Tarot reading for Cancer 2026, the deep rupture and the rebuilding of your emotional castle. Stop everything you're doing for just 1 minute. Take a deep breath. I need you to ask yourself one question and be brutally honest. How many times in 2025 did you feel like you were carrying the world on your shoulders? That emotions, others' expectations, the weight of your own memories, everything felt like such a heavy burden that it paralyzed every decision. If you are a Cancer or have this moon or rising sign, your heart already knows what I'm talking about. That feeling of seeing 1,000 paths but being unable to take the first step. Of giving your all and sometimes feeling you don't receive the same in return. But what if I told you that 2026 will not be like this anymore? What if I revealed that the next 12 months have been unlocked in the tarot as the 1 year of your deepest rupture and the definitive rebuilding of your emotional castle? This is not just a simple psychic dealing cards. What you will discover today is a detailed oracular map, divided into 3 crucial acts that will show you exactly how to move from paralysis into a state of security and abundance you once thought impossible. Let's lay Cancer's cards on the table. The cards: 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Empress, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Chariot, Justice Letter, 4 of Swords, Page of Wands, 5 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Phase 1. The emotional challenge and the new foundation. This phase establishes the psychological foundation and the central conflict your sensitive nature will face, demanding that you simplify emotional complexity. One central theme: the celebration of your new family. Main card: the 3 of Cups. Adapted interpretation. Your year begins and is defined by celebrating the rebuilding of your innermost circle. The 3 of Cups, for Cancer, transcends the party. It is the reaffirmation of your emotional bonds. Success in 2026 will come from gathering the right people who support your vision of the future. This is a moment to reintroduce or strengthen projects that benefit your clan, be it your blood family or the family you've chosen. The universe tells you that the path to your emotional and material success will necessarily pass through the quality and authenticity of your connections. You are not destined to build alone, but the crossed challenge, simplifying the storm of emotions. Cards: the 7 of Cups, crossing, clarified by the 10 of Wands. Adapted interpretation. Your greatest obstacle, Cancer, is the overload of emotional and mental options. 7 of Cups. You can see 10 different paths of feelings, possibilities, fears, and this comprehensive vision leads to paralysis. The 10 of Wands reveals that the burden you carry is not one of hard work, but the weight of emotional indecision. The key to your rupture is drastic simplification. You need to identify the one priority, the one desire that truly nourishes you, and deliberately set aside the other 9 options. The energy you spend pondering all possibilities is the same you could use to advance in the right one. Mind and focus. Intuition leads to real abundance. Cards: Knight of Cups, in the mind, clarified by the Empress. Adapted interpretation. Your mind is full of the water of intuition and dreams, Knight of Cups. You feel the possibilities but may doubt their manifestation. The Empress, the provider, emerges as a powerful maternal and protective guarantee. Your dreams are not empty fantasies. The resources to realize them already exist around you. You are not dreaming in the desert. Mental focus must shift from worry about what is lacking to gratitude and cultivating what you already have. The Empress nurtures you and invites you to believe that your emotional and financial foundation is more secure than you imagine. Foundation, the return to your personal legacy. Cards. 3 of Pentacles, Foundation, clarified by the 6 of Cups. Adapted interpretation. The solid foundation for your success in 2026 lies in a loving revisit to your past, 6 of Cups. Cancer, you have a tendency to hold on to memories and talents. This year, the foundation demands that you reclaim something you loved or built long ago, an artistic talent, a childhood hobby, an initial project. The 3 of Pentacles insists you must inject your most unique and personal touch into this reconstruction. What will make your work stand out is not conformity, but your emotional signature and your uniqueness. Build upon your memories, but with a new vision of leadership. Phase 2, the path of emotions and practical action. This phase details the immediate actions and crucial attitude adjustments, focusing on your relationship with the past and with others. 5. Past to overcome the inertia of security. Cards. The Ace of Pentacles, past, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, more adapted interpretation. What you need to leave in the past is the inertia caused by an excessive search for security. The Ace of Pentacles, a tangible opportunity, perhaps financial or professional, was already offered to you, but the Knight of Pentacles shows it was paralyzed by your calculated slowness, by the need for total guarantee before moving. Cancer, it's time to understand that opportunity does not wait for your hesitation. You need to free yourself from the fear that the step is too risky. Accept that speed of action is the new form of security. The opportunity is there, but now demands a faster, more decisive step than you were willing to take before. Immediate action. The healing power of self-forgiveness. Cards. 10 of Wands, near future, clarified by the 3 of Swords. Adapted interpretation. The work ahead will be intense, but the true weight, 10 of Wands, holding you back is the suffering and self-recrimination for past disappointments. 3 of Swords. You have been carrying the burden of having complicated things, of having been mistaken, or of having taken too long. The most important action, Cancer, is self-forgiveness. Forgive yourself for having been vulnerable, for having been slow, or for having believed in something that didn't work out. By healing this wound in your heart, the necessary work becomes an act of self-love and an investment, not a punishment you impose on yourself. 7. Attitude of the year, confidence and nonconformity. Cards. Queen of Wands, next month's, clarified by the Chariot. Adapted interpretation. Your attitude in the coming months should be one of radiant confidence and fearless focus, Queen of Wands. Abandon the tendency to shrink to fit expectations. The Chariot, a card of victory and movement, amplifies this. Your victory will be won when you resolutely move away from any person or environment that tries to undermine your confidence. Use your passion to chart your course and advance with the certainty that your self-confidence is your shield. Don't justify yourself, just lead your journey. 8. Relationships, the balance of reciprocity. Cards. Justice, close relationships, clarified by the 4 of Swords. Adapted interpretation. Relationships in 2026 will require a test of reciprocity. Cancer, you are a natural giver, but justice demands that you evaluate what you are receiving in return. The Four of Swords acts as a stern warning. Stop waiting and praying for a change in relationship dynamics. If there is an imbalance, justice demands you act. Don't settle for the stagnation of a relationship where you give everything. You need to get out of rest and actively seek balance. Reciprocity will only come when you make your value and your need to receive the same care you offer clear. Phase 3, the harvest and inner security. This phase reveals your final feeling of the year and the lasting impact of your actions. 9. Final outcome, the liberation of the journey. Cards. Page of Wands, outcome, clarified by the Five of Swords. Adapted interpretation. The year culminates in a great journey of exploration and new beginnings. Page of Wands. This could be a physical move of home or city, or a radical change in your career, making you feel adventurous and energized. However, the Five of Swords reveals the inevitable. To gain this freedom, you will have to move away from people or groups that represent losses or conflicts. Victory has a cost, and it is the courage to make the necessary losses to protect your new emotional base. Don't cling to the material outcome, but to the feeling of having won the freedom to be your own guide. 10. Future feelings, unshakable security and abundance. Cards. Queen of Pentacles, hope, fear, clarified by the Six of Swords. Adapted interpretation. The feeling that will accompany you by the end of 2026 will be one of unshakable security, stability, and abundance. Queen of Pentacles. This certainty will come not from closing yourself off in your home, but from having successfully moved to calmer waters, leaving behind the emotional turmoil of the past. Six of Swords. You will have the deep conviction that you have everything you need, resources, stability, and ability to nurture yourself and yours. You will feel that your home is, above all, your own interior, and it is safe. Final oracular synthesis for Cancer. Cancer, your journey in 2026 is a powerful rite of passage, as discernment and secrets. Your intuition will be sharpened like never before. You will develop the wisdom to effortlessly distinguish what is nourishing from what is toxic. Furthermore, you will gain access to practical and strategic knowledge to consolidate your new status. Earned publicity and eccentricity. Your success will come from exposing your new foundation, publicity, and embracing your gently eccentric and unique nature. It is your ability to be authentic, to lead with emotion, and to build something purely your own that will be the greatest source of wealth and security this year. The final challenge is to transform the fear of criticism into the courage to be unforgettable. The reconstruction is complete, and your castle is stronger than ever. So, Cancer, we have reached the end of this map. Look back at everything that was revealed, from the paralysis of the Seven of Cups to the final security of the Queen of Pentacles. This was not just a video. It was confirmation that that deep feeling you carry, that a great turnaround is coming, is real. The tarot has simply shed light on the path your heart already knew existed. Now the ball is in your court. The first practical action of your reconstruction starts here, now, in this moment. The universe responds to movement, and your next step defines the energy you are sending into 2026. And I have a crucial invitation for you. 1. Subscribe to the channel. This is not just a button. It is your anchor. It is you saying, I accept this journey and I want this weekly reminder that reconstruction is possible. Each new video will be another brick in your emotional castle. Don't let indecision, that Seven of Cups steal this support. Click subscribe and activate the bell. It's the most practical way for you to ensure you won't miss the next maps. 2. Share this video. Do it for 2 powerful reasons. Reciprocity, the lesson of justice. Share it with someone who is also Cancer or who is going through a rebuilding. The energy you emit by helping someone find clarity comes back to you multiplied. Signal to the universe. By sharing, you are publicly declaring, I am in this process. I believe in this transformation. This attracts circumstances and people aligned with your new vibration. Or leave a comment. Write My Castle 2026 or say which phase of the reading resonated most with you. This comment is not just for me, it's for you. It's a record, a pact made with yourself. It is the materialization of your intention. Furthermore, the community that forms here is part of your 3 of Cups, your new family that supports your vision. Your voice matters. 4. Suggest topics for future videos. Want more details on a specific topic? Self-forgiveness in practice. How to identify and cut off unbalanced relationships. Exercises to strengthen Cancer intuition. Your ideas shape this channel. This is a 3 of Pentacles, a collaborative construction. Tell me in the comments what you need me to explore to help you.